Little bit confusion. Infatuation, we do not know.
Where we go play?
For this kind of game, we go play for this life. Already, no red card. No red card. When I see you, when I eat it, not only you. Hey. Tell me where when I'm saying no more. I feel I'm going to secondary school now. Aye. Hey, that's that time there. Yeah, that was when. That time was when love was green. It was pure. No adulteration. There was no buttocks, breasts, kiss. There was nothing. That love, you only get it in your childhood. You don't get it again. Now we are koja we are. Now we have asabija we are. Now we are ah.
My sister,
this that temptation. Good evening, everyone. Me jidi say sawa pon and ejuma koyi. Ejuma nkoyi kra me nua. How na areho ama anije emma. E was said that told be was say e be wrong. Na sa no that dey be right in me, you would be appreciative of it. Imagine if we were in this life and there was no sadness. How will we know that this is called happiness? Sadness must be there for happiness to be there too. Tanadro ama ewiyama. E was say there should be yin and a yang. So if your day is not going well, don't worry. Ochina so Adempo nyansam ye nyankopon se adensa ye nyede ye mono sobo en ha ho. Welcome to Neat 100.9 FM, your station, our station. And as usual, what's a bass voice here? We say your by idea. Na nim say hey anotsewa anu balagaza abnamo AK United States of Chabia Pompo. We see AK Metzler the Great AK Hat 69 aka Sweet Kanka. Jesus mama. And you know I'm not doing this by myself. Like I always say, executive producer Dr. Father Dixon, now the youngest oldest man I've ever met. Our general manager Kensi 2020 is our manager that's fine. And our station manager Akwesi Abuaji, Accra, Ghana, and my baby boy Ola Michael. How you doing, baby? And Yamin Kwana, yeah, you know, who you with social media, and I say be a coso one. Who say frame a bank crop pan the social media. Now that was a doubt better you more changing why zigzag no. Now we say firing up and the building. Me DJ me see the be check after anyone check after me say mo me go din jalabi auditia. Hey foreigner. Sumi dem asumo. And me nim say na is all fashion show. And I say hey adwuma akaya My guests are in, so let me give you a quick advice, and then we get on to the topic for the day. Abusuya na dear, the person me catch on say yes, it is true. Say you have to. Was so true. People are their users. People will offend you. Like I say, we get it. You have to abstain from relationships that would not help your life. But then also, I was say we are some more tea. And now, so if you can forgive your parents and your siblings and your family for offending you, my brother, my sister, parents and your siblings and your family for offending you, my brother, my sister, you can forgive your loved one. Why you are coming din and me, I'll not tolerate any nonsense from anybody. And I made oh yeah, I'll let you go. Yeah, decide. You don't have any friend, you don't have any relationship, because you just cannot forgive. Intino. Let's think about the long run. Let's think about the future. Say, is this person helping my life? Is this person a benefit to my life? I watched this movie and I've been using it in my life for a very long time. There was a married couple, I think it was a Janet Jackson movie. And I'm call therapist, and then I'm catch a therapist and said they don't think they're compatible, so they want a divorce. And this therapist was their friend. It's not catch saying, I want you people to go home, get a glass of wine, relax, take a pen and a paper, write pros, write cons. I just say ne papaya and then the bonnie. Sure, ne bonnie na the oya won't pay ni na untimi. Natural ne papa ni na. So page paper na say papa no do so chemboni na. Mo na fa she baby. Natna wa de ho. Unless say who tro no, who say nipa ko ne bonnie na oya wo no e do so chem papa eno die. Run, flee. But when you're with somebody, be it friendship, even families, I told you because we sometimes, and I mean, you know, I say, yes, any paya da so yen nam. Uya day, you will need a human being. Uya day we as a uya nipa. Uya day, and unfortunately for us, and as unfortunately for you, no, we are not in the typical abroche setting. Yeni abroche setting. I know this. You can need to be could for home. Then you old age, one swallow, new wheelchair, what's on, and next day. Hi, good morning. Have you eating? I bet you do that. I'm Ghana. Any side any Ghana, your orientation is very different. Africa as a whole. That is why we don't. I mean, they might have some, but it's not common. It's very rare. So we'll be seeing it die in Africa. Now, we're seeing it die. Now we're Jaho. I got to home. I go home. No, you need human beings. Because I do baby. Na me na yare. Me na before. Oh, may God rest her soul. It will be doctor catch you. Me mama mo say. Mo man ma kwanya. Obi ansesa ne ma. Mo fo nkogu. Mo fo mo nkogu ne so. I was so sorry. I won't come kakra. Hey jai. Hey you say. Sani amani nyina. Ebe buana ma ne nyina ache kakra. I didn't get the logic of it, but nipa kasa na yemfa ne say wo yare. Na wonko baby na wonko wo hye baby. Wo ti yare ne pa. Ba yemfa ne say wo yare de abetena adwuma. Wo de outside you say yes I'm home family. But you'll be distracted. Things will distract you. You will not wallow in sickness and in depression when you are with people. Nipa ye de. Obi aso won faso. Enti nipa ne be fomo. Wati? Nipa ne be fomo. O de bibia I'll cut you off. I will cut you off so fast. Ma'am, you will die alone so fast. Relax. Wati? Then ye bibia na me de. Na me de na so se o mianka. She. Me dem also change my mind pass me as maka bisa ma so change my mind pass and compromise na he and obi compromise I do say wajimi and compromise na he what and you end up alone with no friends and you will need them wo ye den wo be hia do no be kwa yi kakra wo be hia de wo ni be bon komo kra wo phone so e tell be awra ho na wo feel bi kana ne bon komo 5 minutes your day is made. Sometimes you will say your husband. Sometimes not just your husband. You have friends. You have people. And all those people make it. And sometimes when you pay sign, you don't see what you're doing wrong. Sometimes there can be a crash and say you're a crash too. But when you don't mingle with people, you don't know what is going on. Too much of a bubble. And I say when you know your and when you live in your bubble, you don't even know what is accepted and what is not accepted. It's me, my cousins who are on Papa Gaza, me man, me mom, baby. Because baby, they don't have that. Oh, yeah, way will be feared, and your way say, Nisadi, and your mom could be feared. But as Nipa, the old there was so who will be saying, what for now on your papa, no bet you be, we bet any BB. Or be a bet you BB, we always learn from each other. So I beg you in the name of God, to Boati, Brana and sister, why was you send I'll be texting. So in the course of the show, I would love your contribution. In the course of the show, I would really, really love your contribution on 0302-257902, 0302-257902, and 0302-243540, 0302-243540. Let's get into it. Makabo is in the building. Hi, darling.
Oh, sweetheart.
Why come on? Come on, I'm a nice guy. We show you a guy.
By Michelle and someone social ring.
Oh, who's that? Why it's how you know, Mama.
I'm not able to
Boko sent her forward. I said, we I'm sure that company is going to be there. That's all. You can't have a little now. You can't invest in my baby to bed.
Hey,
and Kwabwa worthy in the building. Kwabwa is my role model in marriage. Yes. I always say yes.
I mean, look at Ocean owns what that and he
like 5 children.
You won't believe it. I saw one that serious. That's one that cry. They don't care anymore. Serious,
Mon coffee. Yeah. The embodiment of motherhood.
That's right.
Once I want only baby next car. What's a Kwabwa?
I want my future wife to be like her.
And a pescal go. Kwabwa said, Yapon, you are Godau. Yapon, you are Villa.
Hey, pressure.
I don't know. About us, you can't know him so baby. So let's get right into it. I say, hey, I said, I said, I would love your opinion. I cheated on my husband. because this man has been a pathological cheat ever since we got married. My husband will chase anything in skirt. I have prayed, I have cried, I have done everything. At some point, he even told me that if I like, my Christina is there, I can go use it whichever way I also like. Because the true baby was saying, attention, in the studio, so it's like whatever you want to do. You know how sometimes you want your husband to be jealous for you.
Yeah.
Now he's not even jealous. You're on the phone. He's not even asking who are you talking to. Obviously, more like he doesn't care. So as her husband was cheating, she said she also decided one time. And that is for that. Brian, I said to baby, I'm fire who can be.
Okay.
I'm fire who can be. So mukran now what that? Because I did walk running marathon. What bread and the other few. So she said she also cheated. And she got pregnant. She went to have the DNA test and realized that her husband was not the father. She said she could have easily given him the pregnancy, but she didn't. She came clean and told him he wasn't the father. Or say, we were planning to work things out, but I would have to give the baby up for adoption. The husband said, I will take you back. Me now, because sometimes my own. Now so a crown. Oh, no, two. You look at my children's home. Because I cannot father another man's child. So this man
is also your money abortion.
There be one case of mammy the on your boss. See, me dear me now now so a crown.
To the extent, I was say she has to feel seen. And yeah, no one can go far away, man.
Yeah.
Because what's in our area say, or bomb pious or best sister. Still, to the extent of it to me, push you, I catch say, and I say, me and how I will see ye be. Or call ye the walk of far banny, but me party, me from a banner my adoption. Me from my adoption. Me family ba, baby, I could see no, I'm a quality because separate ways.
You will not give your child.
What's now, oh, you're what do be at? Being faithful is not that difficult unless the person is not enough for you. And here's the case, walk away, but any man in quite major bag, but me from a banner. Bema a mat's nephew, my Bema Kouba.
Am I a jungle?
I'm a jom, and see, I was also put to me, Jay. I'm power.
Who's your name in Pepe?
Ah, the banner book, or that's now who Dean. Nissan also the buyer to Houdina. Abnayan Kanyan. The rate at which men cheat now. Because you see, I've become someone now, and I just thank God for it. People feel free to talk to me in my inbox.
Maybe it's because you've been in it for long. They see your kids, they think, yeah.
Sometimes when I open my inbox, it's sad.
Oh.
Every woman is like, my husband is cheating, my husband is cheating, my husband is cheating. And oh, Jane, I'm a bit brain and crown. Friend is saying, baby, I only know Bob Bracco Drew. And it's any money now. It's a year mad thing, say, Major Wayne now or Machine Marco. But Eddie Areba, a Seiska, a more back man, Tony Yem. Saberman starts here. For Banison could do baby our dream. Because the old king shall say, not an hour hoodie. In terms said, the man be an say, oh, we never come and watch me. No, bar now, no, my father, no, my father.
Macabo.
Dear, what can be? Baby will have any yard dream, but my starting free, baby free. Medicaid here, telephone, make your mammy. Or my G, or Team Market, whole castle. Issue we, Obana said, my friend will say, or a faithful cheat. Faithful cheat in a sense there. We a faithful lady. Oh dear, unim so can a cheat. What you to say, why, yeah, I'm now. Now, I'm now. Is there a solution? Is there only one solution? Say, also no control for the Chiana. No.
What other solution would you suggest?
Maybe. It was shame you worry. Who could what better say it's habit. What you say? I wish you or so for story. I mean, we mean, yes, so I report it. Meaning, so I report so full. So I catching the bush.
Oh, cheating. I told you that the bush for the manager cheating.
Oh no, that be Obi how ferry for. Obi how ferry for. Seriously, Obi how ferry for. Me say, me sorry to me I see this right temple Reverend Samuel Kulichi me say sebe say me da bibi so kra na say me solid free so me solid free seriously obia wa the ferry for in say ukunu well but to say and I won't say we cheat ya fane call the appropriate place say o feel say the oye no ekun a just twe ho free no but we say why ye or the bonny ye inti no me so no me kwa boni ni bia that is state for tattoo. You are a faithful lady. You clearly made it say we are faithful, we are submissive, we are good. Say, keep it up. But just leave. You don't have to say, okay, me kunu cheating, you know, and to change into the miss me go try me chafa home. And so we say, Oba and a bema, we can never be the same. Ladies are special, women are special in their own way. Men are also special in their own
cheating way.
No. Maybe I mean draw. Men are also special in their own way. But what I say? Obia is special. Bema no okochitia onyimu. Yen trombo no. Obas me to make ochiti a obi ehu. Eno. But what I say? Maybe ode ma mean draw. Obia bet me chiti a obi ehu. But e still we say oba wo de no 70%. Say a bit me in a sense say una be kwa kofa nyinsɛn ebia obenu medro one day now cheat you know akoto afa una kofa nyinsɛn now wo de say wo de nyinsɛn ko hye be ma no a ɛyɛ de akola ni 10 years 20 years 50 years kra na ɛyɛ de be man be hu ohun a it is disappointment in a marriage into the men no advice am be ma oba na say you've been faithful all your life to the man, you should just stick to it and report him to the appropriate quarters. If you can't, just back out. It's simple as that. Now, my main baby or say Niku no so say openo, but akola say dia no be man so one can ye. Me na me be man me in a position na. Me the only thing I'll take is we'll just divorce. Because me maka say sa dan ya me remu no. Say obi e remu a me okay. But say me na me last person na me ba be rush dan ni mu. No be for remu a me remu bi. Yes. Me inform say me bube say what say. And I mean come raw. Me say me for me ba dan we mu no.
Obi rem jo we remu da dem fa.
En fa me ho ni part ni rem fa me ho. But me be rem. Na me pie.
Nobody must come after me. After you na you.
That's all. Me na me final. It is me rem. No usiku catch him so be rem. En fa me ho pe mama for be rem. But me rem na say me bete and I be hu. Say me free ho coin no be rem a divorce and one no. So simple. Oh yes, me policy no.
Why not chair you okate chefu for the back people can see it.
That is it. Sir, what I say? It's no me say me fight girlfriend me normal rule am can say me your past. Only say boda for Canada me family ho. But me no wo ho no. Me pesra make sure say dia open me yama. Wo hwe na me ye bone a ka kire me ma me wo ho me fair for ho report mo. Omonem kana me njaya na opese ujai me obetumi jai me but say solution na odi be tua me bone ka no say dia me rem nti no ma obi foro so ko rem a eno dia back out e be me ya me do but still me film
na makabo me so me woman na obi ade pim ne me woman yi obi ade awa ma no nyina asai fufu udi simba ko pe na woman yetu akam udi simba na woman asai
twata ye for Chata ya for RBT.
Don't you to be changing lock. Right. So chata ya for. And I also don't remove ya. You bet you China don't that one.
No. Yes, me that you. Kina me the two mono. Me bana change lock na me mehu.
That was what they say na the chata ya for. Also bana obi a room where you are. Change lock.
No, me to change lock. Na me remove biom. No, me remove biom. Dabi,
do you think you're being fair?
Oh yes, I'm being fair because no. Let's take it from the biblical perspective.
Which side?
From Adam, Abraham, David. David, Adam, Abraham, crown on one here Sarah. I know catch some made no fan because one woman. And so about an opportunity.
You know there are men too who let their wives go get pregnant for another man because they don't want people to label them as impotent. So there are men who people don't know.
But how many?
Michael Jackson in Banu crying, then they sperm. No, Paris Jackson is not Michael Jackson's sperm.
How many?
Impotent. No. Do you know if you see being up there for about to know? Yet me you spend few much about him. eno abra wo mgbe adwuma na
When I come from Abraham person, me sure say Abraham person no boat me. You catch and say who's Abraham ada? I come on where they So what are you saying? If that is the
you get the point. You know, I mean, I'm speaking on both sides. Oba no to me do any here. And a bear man decision I will take say on for kola no for adoption so. Me so me mfo so. Me no bear man na simple you be jai because say me room me one ma be room. Me akola na ordinary ba no you are bringing the child whilst we are married. And you say be a me be fa na wo ba. E no need different because me am a product of that so I can accept it. Maybe for now or bad year, I can accept it. What I say, we mistake in our committee and our I can accept it. But me no woman no, I worry no, I expect no. Now the obu fraba. Now quite the end and then say media, which means if I make you become a forward. Me
and me catch a woo. You know who you.
Name. What can I tell faithful cheat? What catch them? Why you were faithful by telling me, but you still cheated. You be still have one bunny. Eh? Faithful cheat. She was. Eh? Until finally, send me omu mienu nyina omu point na mo me enye. Into no bear man said I make no on take a strong stand. But sad decision no say on fan call for adoption no there onjai and our ba no so no ye no enye then yet it for that and the rawa remu bibi ya montana say kind ni twa montana na mo ye dem solve and one no.
Abo, let me ask you this the question. Don't you think say we women, whether we like to admit it or not, according to there are certain laws of nature, that's whether we like or not, we cannot fight. You can't say Obama funny 1,000. Whether we like to admit it or not, society has normalized it. It's in the South Cast don't you think say yeah then cost over for man? Outside order.
No, in this situation, a serious. What way you say abem? What I say?
She shouldn't abort it.
Why was you? I bet man ne koye no konyim ba ya. Or wo no oba cross one or the number or the bebro. I read a story oba no kunu akochitia e na friend is saying your the side chick na nyem awonu no wuye. Side chick ne wuye. But papa ne kwache ba ne bre no. E na abusua ne twe be ma ne say oni omuba na etwe mpna no omu tunu funu wenti nti obe wari funu no o see I'm already nursing a baby nti the offer mu no so mfam oba na jeye what say ase abna why na hwehwe sa amra ne say emaye mresa oba ben pa na fo say okunu chiti na nitua there are two women at home omu okunu chiti na omo say inform ho one it is that say onu so chiti bi. And I said to Odoni ho.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No, serious.
I'm a woman, I'm telling you. It's not so Tibi and also Odoni ho.
Obi wa dia fa ne ho.
Yeah, be when the cars are travel.
Ofa ho but say ono obi wa na adwi no say ukokokra be ba fie. Oba bi wa na adwi.
But obi ba fie no. And a man who say Bema the body count to me raise your pH. One show to me cervical cancer womb. Fan say or to me the HIV bro. And gonorrhea ne friend say STDs be o hono ma o treat cry on corner count. Yes. Entity o. Sisi ane die. Sisi ade e ma o mani bie e wo sa ane ma ne ho. Oba bi o ho ma
me omo she kondo.
Me say me ma bra boy example. Bema won. I can tell you say you go through a lot of temptations and no
yeah.
Me to me akati me kunu ne akobwa release on first hold me down. Snapped obi to me streaking nakedness. Emma me hu but they be am come say abna. Nyame o hata sri ni mo pa nyame am bo pa e kire ni nti. Baby acha the baby out cheating ne be kan me kunu phone so. Ehwa na mo be ka. Oh sorry say obi hia o ha. I don't know, but me any baby I'm building my warrior foundation say a wape and a basi. Onim say extra that's the level I can take. Because one, enya me de say unu oba akwakoye sa then you are coming back home. Say you can say obi be my room. Sana me so me and me and a lot of women are like me.
Wow.
So me catch say Sarah na dey you come ya. Me say me found now your bonina, bet now your bonina.
Hey, and then
I'm telling you.
Then motivation
but if we're being honest, Makabo, how many times are men impotent and Rebecca say to me, woman dear was me with me kwako.
No.
It is a one bear man na want me when I mean to me why. You bet now why you be na ya
about mam bisa question. I'm bisa question. Fan say.
So
Fan say
what
worry.
want to ni ejai.
Me ba kwa worry. We oba worry. Wait me worry second husband.
Me to be worry second
Good.
husband.
But instead of Bema, wait me worry 2 3.
And I say o ma o ti ase wo ho.
Marriage saying.
E ma o ti ase wo ho.
No.
And
Me say na won't be go worry too.
That one they say. I am run now she share.
Na me
And
say
ma o ti ase wo ho.
saka so be worry mienu.
Inti so be
Ati
chiti.
say bi o mo koye wo underground.
Yes.
Enu kwa na null.
Yeah, and no cry too.
Me
Yes.
me pepe ni.
And I make us say
Na worry e be pepe ni me tun worry for.
Debi so I just want to sign wo court. Who are traditional?
Pepe for mo sign on court.
No, if you court the anya court nya Christopher dia wo.
Obia. It to be worry. We am say to worry be 3 4
Unless you
court.
don't do the marriage by ordinance.
Okay.
But when you even na say we engagements out to worry more than one.
Sure.
The moment there is that ordinance, onya team kawani mienu say team.
Yeah.
Right. Akoma do anya ka we mu.
Me da say. But me ke kosi say.
Okay, it's allowed for a man.
Good. Na me person me
In
ka kosi.
Malaysia, women can marry more than one. It is there. Google it.
Really?
Yes.
And can stay with the 2 men in the same house.
In America, there are women who have 3 husbands who live in one house.
Wow.
It's a personal decision.
Yes.
Even though any allowed in a say me say my worry me no a obi hu be obi betumi abebo
There be obi ntimi mo.
No, but the fact.
I na o kakra na mfa me ho a ene omo no
Yeah, some tower, yeah.
Boss wo be na na be.
Yeah.
You know, I know there.
But we say society, no, we are moving by societal norms. And you know, societal norms in the say, Bema dear, say, oh, the other be cheated dear. Ubetumi worry about kwaka ho. But societal anka say oba, the other be cheated dear, kware Bema about. Maintains how we know about how about
But don't you think that maybe it was because those times it was just men that were making the rules and then they were the ones setting the table? If then times now you're making run, which is an kamaka one because
oh, not a man should make it crazy queen.
No,
That's
a recent time.
No. Esther, Queen Esther, now. Women were leaders.
They were not. They didn't have any say. How many were they? They were the wives of the kings.
No,
you
Esther. Okay, Queen. Sure.
That position now, a man, then you make a decision. If you remember when I buy, when I say last, I bet now I can 50-50.
Remember, the best.
You people invited the women onto the table to decide. So as I know, Obama to me, you chop money, or buy to me, you chop money, Bema.
So
also then I'll be to me.
But do you think women? The question is, do you think you can be under one roof with another man as a married woman?
If my husband would agree, why not? I just me them groom so
no. Someone said, maybe into which means Obekwa kotua Obema no is it what they call diary or whatever.
Obema ya tia. Me say we dey Korean no ombeje.
Any case Mama mo frek e be do.
Sisia na say India mba netu mama na mema wadi.
Oh, ana Ghana mo fan some random bra.
But you know that Indians is the one in India is the one that pays the bride price.
Serious, yeah.
Enka you to me criticizing mema the way I was here criticizing. Come say Adrian Saka, if I say obi te e ka say sa na nyame bo. No, I'm not about to say a memo home the chamber.
I say we man ko agi man ko
ba man here there.
But you will respect be and dignity be. What I say?
I always say this: when a woman is ovulating, no man on earth is hornier than that woman.
And to the mom find
you are not.
Madam say Obama say who fe kaka bibi kakra wo nsem. Temptation a bad side no, but a person with self-discipline in himself. Me ni say a bear and see, is it really worth it? Because me, I always say, my husband has been thrown onto that for so many times.
Yeah.
So many times. Say, Senka, or person, or yes, I am now obey. But one, and yes, oh, show me, cherish the family that. And to say, oh,
I have the same traits as your husband.
If so, hold on to ABENA. So, who be to hold something to cherish, something to put. Yes, sir. My way.
It's true. It's very true. Me de be America Bema de and Kabunya Bakwa then cheat. Oh yes, Unya Bakwa. Oh yes, I'm telling the gospel. Unya Bakwa is me yard better. Obi or to me deem be our own friend. I wish I mean yes. Obi or to me cafe with Bisa. I will need my one of my MC. Most of the churches now with my MC. Obi or bet me catch Macabo. So we date why double date be an own friend. Seriously.
Also, you put it to us.
I put it to Obia. Say, Makabo nye double date. No, it's about here. My son me post. Obibi otie biano. Obibi ase Makabo why double date and I'm mienu. I fight over Makabo no kan. Bema de kanya ba ko a. We okay?
No.
Because I didn't have many minutes. Watch 5 minutes. We be uko edwuma so ba. Is kana wo de bema ba kon. Wo de bema mienu miensa. Adan fa mani pa ba ko.
Enu kwa mfa ni bebrebe sama.
Enu kwa mfa ni bebrebe sama no. What you say? Inti no de manu anu na umbo branding kakra. Inti ade inti na say usasuka say o me ko chiti, me ko fa ba because o ko fa ba we have to mission. O ko fa second best no. Person no, over friend no, over to ya man, ube say, Saska no, ne oba ko ne wa, for ni na man, official edwuma. That is how we build life. Intina for the past 2-3 years, my man is a man single. Me not the right person, then I move on. You understand? Oh yes.
Oh, we believe you.
I'm not saying that is how I've been. Into obiani makabo bi bet me aka. That is the truth. As a man, you need to discipline yourself. If you are with one, just be with that person. It's for better for worse. My last days, me catch a lady and say, "Yeah, covenant, yeah, blood covenant." Yes, of course. Me might see also. Me say, met me up, but me not on friend. Me catch her and say, "Yeah, covenant, black covenant." Me the way you know say that be not good. Of course, Abena.
That's what done.
Me show.
Now, let me say about who.
No, oh, open is oh no, you open.
So
open
No.
You open a better tis blood covenant into death. Into a one by a minute. Yes, I can do it. Hey, I didn't know
hard. I'm not when you're with someone you love.
You love it. Of course.
Wait a minute.
I don't know why ready to finish, Yana. Huh? Why ready to finish?
The people finish.
And I made mistake.
Odu moja me se moja.
No, I'm not tough for both skinny.
So it's Makabo okay for better for worse.
Yes, yeah.
Makabo you find say look at the way you love this woman. Why you blood covenant say Makabo? Bibia ko kan bibia ko akoye bibia ma ya yi. Ma ya ma. So you so akoye ya ma na ya yi. Na bibia ya ba mu a. No power chose mirror for better for worse. This is the worst that it was. The vow. No, this is the word.
Yes.
What does the Bible say? On the talk of adultery, Bible says for a woman or a man to divorce, no, in marriage, no.
Yeah.
The only reason acceptable to God is cheating. And look at the Bible the cat was say. Sanu ponu sa wuti ase na Bible said it. So Makabo, let's take it for instance. Say usually.
Yeah.
Ego ni animgwa senti na bia ko chiti awon jene back. But I know somebody who told me say Abuna, do you know how many men whose wives have cheated on them that they are forgiving them and they are working out? Also what men can't take is when you as a
ego, that is the ego. When,
so once his ego is protected in that situation, there are so many men that will let go and forgive.
Yeah.
So Makabo in this case, Yawang Day, Obianti, Obian, also would do why you have covenant Makabo, and that's what would do, that's a Bibia Kupiaba. You can't father that child.
Definitely. Abna.
Would they own just schools on Tiana
and nobody a man in Drew. Say me do na ye blood covenant. Now I bakwa DNA. Meaning how old the pregnancy is.
Yeah.
But if 5 months, man abort it. And two things. Man abort it.
And drew 5 months.
And drew 5 months. Man abortion. Me ne beka.
Ne drew.
So I brought dear.
Now
initially we can say divorce.
But
say I blood covenant pan dear.
Ozu na nche na wa ye. Nti me show mo ye.
Me I know there get there here. And I make me my two options. Say you sending do 5 months dear. Me man na abortion. But so bro 5 months dear. I blood covenant dear. And no me man na wo. Na maka chen say e ma akola no entena enche sa akola ndu nse court akola ndu age bia utumi de no command papa. Na mama no sa option say akola ndu sa age am pese me hu nanim even though na yen maame. Fa ne koma be ma na onye mo no. That's the option. That is if you have black covenant too. But say yeah black covenant there straight ahead divorce or abortion simple. Case closed. And one option I know. Ultimately I say that's all. That is if black covenant not be man. Because me
abortion do we Makabo.
Then so your abortion no abortion e bi mu cry it's obi mu cry. May her so rest in peace. Yeah, sorry. Oh, that be be come be answer. Yeah, no. May so rest in peace. Yeah, sorry, the obo kuka no. Anyway, may so rest in peace. ICGC. On him, oko wo ye no wa wo awie o. Akora no wu ye na, wo ye no wu ye na. Endu 20 million koku ma no so wu ye. May so rest in peace. Nti no so esi.
Wo se okoya abortion do be wo oko wo be timi.
On so be wa hatini na si wa. Ai.
Yeah, make kwa wo mumu na. Me bani wu.
But the way you're saying that, like, you see, with our values and our way as African women and all, no, you wouldn't want to, like, for the sake of my marriage, abort this child for my husband.
Abna, me, yes, that's free. Wa, me and Kasano, I won't. In the first place, I won't cheat.
No, yeah, would you?
What I say, I'd rather put you through hell for you to change. And to kwa, you be kumbi. And you be brave. Honey, you na assistant. Because me as a woman, I value myself too much. Mean to mean chiti, mean ye. But se me to me koye. Na se bane bemwa. And you send your mema ko ba na imagine.
Also be onji.
Me ba no come to me fa. Se fa no come ne papa. Mean to me oh.
What to be for banning command papa?
There be.
Hey, na when me ma ware no, when me ba bet na. That be in the same house.
Yeah, bets na. Akra bets na mu bi. Send your mema ko wo mo de ba no. Sa na me so me ko wire me de ba.
But you say na me bisa say akwabo you see, we can sit here and say whatever we want to say.
Yes.
But there is your friend is saying the life, like the realities of life. We all know that it is not really news.
The connection.
But one country be say enye me ba. Na me so man kan hwan ni him.
Na dey say when you will
pay me. Pay me baby. You love me with everything I come with. What's I say? Me man ko country be a hwan ni baby.
O ma ka so baby on say
e granya na so mbaba. Anya o se me. And also wo fa bi.
I told you so say.
Wo fa abuna jai.
Our time is far gone. You're going to give your last remarks and your social media.
Definitely. Okay.
It's mama no last. What should she do, Makabo?
Into no obano to me no say na me kan no. Say option no take here say or koye or pese or ye or no. I mean that is what she feels like doing. That is what she wants to do. Into ono manen ko na only be man international. Na only that mean there should be understanding between them. Say oba wo dia no oba na jet because from the story no on here na adwen say obi yegu. And ono so do be man and she's faithful also obuade e bibia. Into no onko that's my advice. And to the be man no ono so ye dia na kuma so what his instinct is telling him if ofilisa kola no betumi age no for some time no not na dia onje no but on to me na so beti voice only was so on to me so akola ne wa on for akola command papa it's as simple as that. You know if you two are made be ma oba no I want to give out my social media handles as you already know. Ghana's finest MC, the celebrity MC, Mr. Makabo, the celebrity MC on all social media platforms, Instagram. Just hit me up, DM me, call me on 055-240-3196. And my company, Mark Travel and Tour, we have beautiful packages, as I always say. And if you want to travel to Dubai, the Gulf countries, Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, just come to our office at Kaswa Timber Market. Also call Canada as a student, also call USA, also call any of the European countries Schengen with a Schengen visa. Just contact Mark Travel and Tour 055-240-3196, and we'll be there to serve you. We say fast, secure, and safe. Thank you very much, Abna.
Abena. Yeah, Kano. What I would tell the women out there is, Emadie nyamienim titin enkaya brabo ho. It's not in our nature. I remember no magia to who say omo die sana nyame bom. But Emadie enema bebre and I at risk when you do that. Your self-dignity, everything is at risk here. But in this woman's situation now, please choose your son. Choose your child. Choose him or her, because say about warrior to be good. Anything can happen after this. Obama be no more. It will live on his mind. What we hear good the fact that when him say what cheating kwano. It's me the nyama be brain now warrior na kogu where you bana go. Ekunu ne eba yerin temu tete at a banner na what's the ex child that
ex mother.
Please choose your child and let your husband be. he is up to decide on whatever he wants to. It's about sure me social media, me TikTok near Kobwa worthy, Instagram near Kobwa.
Abusia. Councillor Luchot is in the building. As Councillor Eshishan in your money, you can send your remarks or you can call through with your comments. Sawakofa ukurechina babamu. Sawakofa ukurechina babamu na ukunu say. Media me do entino akwara no wo na fa ne koma adoption. And that's how I no ye jai. And the woman is asking, what should she do? 0302-257902. 0302-257902. 0302-243540. And then they're just a counselor, Ebroye.
Me chili so kada, Sanjimi man is serious so color. We became close friends and the feeling grew stronger. I shame me much, I couldn't keep it in.
Counselor, and then the counselor says, which is just Obebroye crama. Oluti. What's up?
Ghana man,
Oh, last week, let me show African print.
What happened today?
Pacho Kafa. We use African perfume, Pacho. We have a caller. And now, should you? We have a caller on the line.
Because,
and then they ain't me for more than 2 or 3 because.
Yeah.
Pacho, hold on. Hello, good evening, Pacho. Dini baby, I'll say free.
That's a very great mistake.
Okay, Pacho, what should the woman do in this situation?
One, ABENA me say me bema obana.
Obema na wo.
Da me na ko.
Ah, obema na ko.
Yeah. Because almost say bema no was your kano. Yeah, mema ye asemase. Mo mas mutimu asemase. Enti or that montemo no mo montina here. But yeah, ye stay outside ye stay near all kana. Because receiver and a giver, they see a show more receiver no, and a no more time no good thing. Yeah, finally say, the Bema, the Arabia, not only or baby for that, once not in the die and our bad baby. Or bad now, the Arabia, Bema better than I compass more than 3-4 times, Bema no on ya.
Okay.
Because I said, we are receivers and now, young man, no more fire china. Yeah, I'm a married man. It's not more fire china, yano.
Because you're no okay. No, I'm fire Arabia me.
Yes, that be want to make casa. Because yeah, my mentor, I said, Wakakonia, dear friend. Me, I am the memory from song. But on no, I ain't the idea no, or be just there, no, sooner be our cockra, or by no better says, sooner be our on a night in the world. But or no, name said, Beman on the kid, Beman or son, or one thing I be our own, but sooner they are the whole end. Into there are many things that goes into it, Abena.
It's also what they won't see as your own.
Well, Mr. Party, in your car, no, say, couple thousand abemo as a may bar, many problem. But me baby and ma obiambem because obi problem with the and I just say me security is at risk if there was a me gane in the end I will flee.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I think our time is fast spent. So, okay, let's take the last caller and then that is it. Sorry, Councillor. Last one. Yes, please, sir. Hello, good evening, Pacho. Dini baby, I'll say.
Pacho, Mama, ho. You didn't know I'm speaking and now crew.
Pacho.
Man, can make for divorce.
Okay.
If we say, but Mama, or don't have the woman or banner, I'm saying, me cheated yet. As so better.
It's would you watch it? I'm manager back in the wood. It drew soon the dungeon.
Sorry, tell me, anyone, Mempa. Or don't have the woman, I say, and yet to say, yeah, SCCA. And I'm not trying basically for divorce.
Okay. Thank you very much. That is all the calls we can take for the day. Councillor Abba. Boko papa na unsu pacho avoid any mic.
Hey,
Pacho ai.
maybe I'm a call here.
Pacho ai.
Long time.
Okay.
Know which lies you're talking about? Abna.
Papa.
So maybe I'm say your guests are very brilliant. And, because it's a gender balance, I think sir, the young man, the MC,
Yeah.
or make his statement be I'll be saying a question, but the answer no, he's right with his answer.
Which question was that?
Okay, I said, girl be not on in the world nanka.
On person with blood covenant.
Blood covenant. To the be uncle Anasano, I didn't see your mutima. I said, girl in you. Girl, no way.
Ose.
I get no way.
They are not dating anymore.
Tell me a black covenant come bedding.
Ose.
Only a covenant and is over bedding. And I then never no go back. Now I'm say, our limpo, yeah, Wally. Ya Jenny say you go back. A lumpo, a man for Nimumpo. Na yet the air trim play. What does here? Yeah, they also bid the planetary air to 2 hours. There, one messing pa with team. But any opinion, team, any ding. What's up now? I want to say, I'm be assistant one.
Sir, I know one else allows to put your gas. I don't act like a married woman.
No. Until them can say, Missy, no, there's a stage in your life when you marry, you don't act like a married woman.
It has to get to a point before you act like that.
Yes. That is why when you grow in marriage, it's dangerous. Very dangerous.
Why?
When you are young, build your singleness. Enter into marriage when you are ready to marry. But don't go into marriage whilst you still want to enjoy your singleness. Because there's nothing palatable in marriage for a single woman. As a matter of fact, there's no level of happiness in marriage that people should fight for.
No, you know when you say that marriage is hard, people automatically assume that you are unhappy in yours.
Being happy, everybody's afraid. That's why we are still married. Every married person is afraid. That's why they are still married.
Afraid of what exactly?
What they are afraid of, nobody can say because it's individualistic. There are women today that they believe that when they leave their husband now, they will get somebody else to marry them.
And that's lie. That's a lie.
There are other men who think that way too. But I'm telling you that you can be crushed on because you're married. Lose your marriage and you see that you will gnash for the rest of your life.
So that means the men want you just because you're married.
It's not just because you're married. There's something about you because you're married. When you lose your marriage, it goes.
What's that?
Marriage has a certain ignitement that falls on women, not on men.
What does it do?
Nothing changes around a man when he gets married. But a lot changes about a woman when she gets married.
Like
because
what?
Women were created for marriage.
Like what?
A lot. So, but my problem with us is we keep comparing men to women. And like the woman says, she chances on the husband having a lot of temptation and he's avoiding it. It's a good statement. But it comes to a time that we sit as men and we regret avoiding certain nice temptations. There are certain women that give us opportunity to sleep with them even though we're married and we ignored and we are regretting. Why didn't you do it? Because there are times that some opportunities you want to just take advantage of it. Do you understand? Life we are living, how can a woman go and get pregnant and have the right to negotiate with the husband that this pregnancy is not yours, but I want to keep the baby? I mean, in the first place, that is an insane behavior. I mean, if you are able
but
to...
when he brings it, it's not insane.
You know, when a man brings a child home because he names and he has to have a stepchild, it's okay. I say it's okay because on what to do, and to him about any papa tiase, but a baby be a colony and in the bread you will fear so on Shannon. Who are dreaming at it? Sacolani papa de bonem and fanning bread. The baby Jesus was kept away from the wicked people until he was able to act. Even that, when he entered into the city of his parents, they ignore him because he's not a carpenter's son. He was not the same guy who was selling chairs for us. So we didn't say they can go for sorry more munyu being wale wono. Unyi was sorry more. A yet didn't so be ware or no new was sorry then. It's better because in Cranford baby says show you for
HSA.
A chile ye fe. Shong.
Okay, say bibi mbenwa.
Eye fe. Say o te agbegbuloshin. Wa wada atina agbegbuloshin. Omba atina agbegbuloshin. No. Move from agbegbuloshin. Na ko tena baby foforo. Now for once, people should look for you at the place. So when you are poor and you become rich, never mingle with the people there. Live with your riches and you'll be adored elsewhere. You had your motivation you gave today. People don't think before they make decisions. I always say that never make a major decision in a temporary situation.
Like when you're extremely happy, when you're extremely angry, when
be
you're
very
sad.
careful because it's not every information you have that is a full information. There could be a part information. Even in prophecy, it says we see in parts. So we deliver the message in parts. I see, I saw. This is called delivering in part. If you don't take care, you lose what you don't have before you get it. And that's dangerous. Abna, if you lose what you have, it's normal. But if you lose what you don't have before you know it was yours, it's more hurting.
Like when you later find out that this thing was yours all along, and
You know what I'm saying?
You messed it up.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the husband is buying a house for you and he's trying everything to hide it. And you insult him every morning. Kwadjufo, you're not dying. De bia you better not them and you say. Minim the odi me cry better say wale. You insult him because of where you are. Whilst he's gathered everything he has to buy at least a 2-bedroom house for you don't know. He's finishing it to take you there. You do all these things and you lose him. And after losing him, you find out that he got this house 8 months ago before your action. What will you do? And it happens every time with women. You live with your wife. You live with your wife for more than 5 weeks after marriage, and she's been able to be faithful, not to allow anybody to sleep with her. Adore her. Same like men, because the opportunities are available for us. People love to have sex with married men than unmarried guys because they believe that we are secured.
Which is a lie.
Is that
women want to think that because somebody is married automatically he's a responsible man.
No, it's not just.
You've
responsible.
never seen any responsible married man before.
It's not irresponsible or responsible. A married man is more trusted, believed, known in out than an unmarried man.
But that is like, it's very shallow and stereotypical.
Well, no, it's because
like
it's
to
shallow.
assume that somebody
it's not an
just because
assumption.
they're
It's the
married,
reality.
It's an assumption.
It's the reality.
Sebi, there are some married.
The guy is
fools out
married.
there.
The guy is
So-
married. When you say a married,
No, when
you say a married man is fool.
Yeah, there are some married fools out there.
No, but
Maybe
you say when you say there's a married man who is a fool, what makes a married man a fool? Because he's not taking care of the wife.
Yes, you're not doing your.
So he's a fool to you, but he's not a fool to Frema.
Oh, she will find out.
No,
she'll find out the hard way.
find out as.
That's all. That way.
No, find out as
the girlfriend,
but not a husband.
Either way, or
no, you are addressing a foolish husband.
No,
but
you said that because
I'm saying that because the man is married, that is why they
but-
like him.
and
That is why they want him. And I'm saying that they want him because he's married. But for you, he's a foolish man to you. But most people meet men who are married and they don't see them as foolish men because their wife is addressing you as foolish. Are you aware that everybody that goes to meet the dead elephant holds the part and decides to say the way the size of the elephant is because they have sight problems? A dead elephant is described by people with sight issues per which part of the elephant they hold because they have sight issues. And if any corner or son or son or son or children or son ni dua or children or eketwa or son in naya. So where you hold determines how it is. A married man to the wife has a way they see the husband. The same way an unmarried person who is going out with a married man has a way they see the man.
Oh, okay.
There are women that in the life of a man, all they need is a security for a phone call, which is not what a wife wants. So obia one desire.
Okay.
But for you to have a child and negotiate with your husband that I want the child to be alive, keep the child here. And you have a man who says that, well, all I want to say is that donate the child like goose and let's continue the marriage. It doesn't make sense at all.
Which
You
of
don't
them?
take this. No, you don't take this at all.
So
For a man to assume that you have cheated and I want to still keep you, don't stay.
After he has cheated so many times.
There is no. You see, one of the things is that if I cheat and you go and cheat, do I feel you're cheating? So what you think is the antidote? No. And I keep saying that cheating is a personal decision. It's part of marriage. So if today you find out that your partner is cheating and you say you also want to cheat so that it becomes no, it's not the way. So don't even. I have a story here that I don't know how to do it, but the guy wants us to do it. The wife is pregnant for the boss. And the wife rather walked to him and said, because I'm pregnant for my boss, I don't want the marriage anymore. And the boss is married though. And the man is begging, say, Ebe yanka, only yin sending no muntu awadi no so.
So today we're doing similar.
What did I say? Or patcho say, only yin sending go. No muntu awadi no so. This story has been with me for about 2 months now. They are bored, you know, my ID, me say, no sense. When will you do it? So it's not Bibia Botimo. They are real ones. Me bored, you know, me bored, you know, you be in what's a day? What's your banner? Your mistake. Walk of family chino akonyema. Yeah, then. That's what the husband would say. I don't know how we Bible be so being.
Now,
I say never compare yourself to your husband.
Yeah, caretakers. Yeah, we are not can cry.
Never compare yourself to that man. What do I say?
Yeah.
And Jamna, how much am I being? But don't give a caveat in marriage. Tell me the way see I made Jawalio. Saturday Munjai can.
But everybody has their deal breaker.
Don't try a deal breaker in marriage because there are some deal breakers that they are not even supposed to be a deal breaker at all for you to. Obi our right to divorce, but minimum conform divorce to a normal bomb on Sano because whatever was a deal breaker was a wrong thing for them. And yes, and come on, they're moving you, Abna. Well, Abna now share red, yeah, one share Ghana. Me poor me pet time, I share Ghana
way. And the power was Ghana way. Yeah, I say there. Yeah, last week Ghana way. One second. As you know,
hey, please.
The Majama.
Ghana man, team in friend, the agro.
Afra. We represent Ghana all year round. And then into 1 month.
Yeah, 1 month penny.
Yeah.
So should I the story for the day?
The story for the day. I say hello, Councillor Lushot. I'm Dufie. Kumasi, 40 years with 2 kids from 2 different men. I have been married twice and it's never worked for me. I got my children after divorce. My last divorce happened in 2022. There is a new man who wants to marry me, but now, but he lives outside Ghana. I'm pregnant for him 2 months. Now my problem is I don't think marriage is good for me because I'm better off when not married. Should I just give birth and forget about this marriage thing? I'm more richer, happier and in control than whenever I'm married. Please, should everyone marry? Help me to decide because he doesn't know I'm pregnant now. I will watch you today. I say hello, Councillor Lutros. Me didn't do fear me fi Kumasi. Me di 40 years. Me ma mienu. If remember mienu ho. Ma worry mienu twice. Ebia anfa mame anya adwuma mame. Me mana ma wo mu ni nyina me no mu nyina after our jaye. Me last divorce cried this 2022 year. Bema fufra ba ma brabo mo peso ware me. Now so onti krom ha ote Canada. Ote Canada. Sisi ya me no ka se menyem 2 months e de ma no. Me problem ne say, counselor, me ti ma check me ho a check me body hu say, aware de en shada mo me because say me worry ya as me okay chance say me worry. I'm better off when I'm married, not married than when I'm married. Counselor, me wona me nja worry as me into baby ana. Cause me worry ya, counselor me wo sika, me like me sika draw so manage as me wo control e wo me surrounding my brabo ho. Me worry ana say bibia condemn to dwerebo. Pacho counselor, obi ana wo so worry ana. Boa me why? Na me make a decision because you say me no ka say Canada bray or Canada onim se menyem. Onim se menyem. Osi obetie.
I mean, what's your take on the story? And at least you're in here. I'm one man, really.
Okay, so my take on the story is, counselor, to each their own. I don't know your life. I don't know how you are. I don't know your story. But for a 40-year-old woman, dear, I think say we do self-realization. Did that? What community and obviously, I don't think the men were the only problem. Maybe she also has a problem with the whole marriage thing. Because there's someone saying more in control. Not to say she's not somebody who likes to be subdued, or she likes to feel in control of things. If she thinks marriage is not the best for her, she should not marry. It will be better than so about will be banwai and miserable. Because you don't like the marriage. And men require certain things in a wife, from a wife in marriage. Also, we will be because I'm happy, I'm rich, I'm in control. As a one year audience, I would control your 12 movie. Oshana won't me, only one on 10 women, no, genuine. They were community. Or trend and opening.
Until we say a question, me say,
Obiana was so Wariana.
Oh, now, Branch and put him son. And I'm calling you now when you're more, or fear what you want, son.
Yes.
What's an idiot? I say, and you are what you know, come when you want far by film. Baba saw what all body bra behind the scene. Papa, yin saba.
That's why I'm saying that for you to be making your children out of the marriage, that is the one because our now make her, she doesn't would say anyway. She doesn't seem so interested in the marriage, in the whole marriage thing.
But Banison will be not feeling interested in the marriage. Onyo nyankro for a ban hot to say about ya Christo Koshiano or 6 times.
Because the thing, because it is men who put bini wada. You will get it.
We'll say what you there's a pressure for marriage.
As in the one in Canada,
twice.
Yes.
Worry twice.
Because men are more physical. Or you might know she looks very good for somebody who has 2 kids.
It will be a worry me.
And I'm because be an physical
in the market.
And I'm because be a I can't me.
Oh, I didn't know be a football.
Maybe I was in a bakupa worrying away from
now. What you
now
what market?
I mean, they okay to me that Adamiana. It's in counselor to me. I have friends, they have 2 kids. I mean, your mama. Yeah, many of money, your mama, but doing some crying in media.
They don't look
flat stomach. Obu and physical are very great. Like, and men are physical. Men are attracted to what they see. Yakas I unya na hu twebubwa. Upa be 40 and still look good. You still get men to chase you. Women are not, and you be maybe or you're attracted to about 20 and below. You get once you look good, you get respect. So I bet she looks very, very good for her age. Maybe the way she says she's happy and in control. Maybe she looks like she has her stuff together. So the men are attracted to her. But also I'm more attracted to you now. So when we say it is not for you, so I better be dreaming. Because inquiry will be back now and taking. Because you're not ready to give control.
Won't you advise her to marry and divorce?
No, you've been twice. So don't waste people's time.
No, whose time is wasting who?
I mean,
are you aware that a divorced woman is better, 100 times better?
You've already got that title. What again do you?
No, she's better off than the single one who has not attempted marriage before. Because marriage is for the people who are afraid. So I come with ja.
But so what come with ja now? So power no person could be.
And so no be say no be science. Awade no.
Obiana was so worry
na. Because we come here no ja. One can what many did one can yame buy ya oja because na say na wo kan no. Obi a wakọ awade agya de na kyese otumi hwe ne ho yie na futuo be na ekọ amaya ye te awade ho ya pansam nso you see so obi te awade ho blame awade no you know one of the things that is painful when Abna you are not putting up well and you blame the marriage for the reason why you are not putting up well. Counselor, you ever put up well?
You see, that is the thing. Counselor, physique and genes. There are some people that no matter what you do, or did you say there on your kese, and there are some of us that even if we swallow air, we will bloat. The physique, genes kahun. And look at father. Father, for example, teenage, I was shocked to the core, but he doesn't look it. He has mates that I bet that when they come and stand by him, you think that they probably even gave birth to him. It is genes. Genes.
Oh, you think it's genes?
Yes, it's genes. He has good genes.
You think it's genes?
It is genes. As much as you work out and everything.
You say as much as the what?
Maybe you're better working out kakra there.
Kakra.
Oh, me just shows a father bit like kakra kapa. But on to me.
Ade.
He doesn't look.
Oh, come there. They only the
come the father.
Yes, so come there.
Come the father legs.
Yes, so come there. Oh, what do you do? Why can see?
Who cry one man? Father
na come there then.
Yes, move on when come with me now.
Sound not in here example.
Yeah, my mistake. Yeah.
I go for father say come will be accommodate no so say.
Hey.
Where did you mean? Why can say she acquire your two DJ or two? Why said die? Benkuni tilapia.
So you see,
what's your father did Benkuni tilapia?
I mean,
Osro Benkuni tilapia.
Osro Benkuni.
Oh, to Mindy. Osro. And then jeans herself. And
I've seen his father too. And they have that good genes.
And I'm saying,
I've seen his father.
And now, Uber him, papa.
And yes, I mean him, no, Missy Mahunu, man, because I mean him. Oh, to me, who will be now? Missy, Madame, we are making us who may know a man in the man and a man. On the soon, mamma, on the so cocoa was obey. I don't push your Obia Negazi. Missy, obet me Didi, obet, or the way was here, do with a dear day. Obey the dear Yama, dear Chama, dear Sansa. You
see where I'm coming from. It's my point.
Some people have good genes.
You and your genes. People always want to hold on to excuses why they are where they are and why they are not what they are not. Ethiopia kwawadia twice and Denmark still etano. What is the secret? What ya wadia back who to a boom? You can't see our dear. One soon waleda. What to a boom?
You do know that there are health conditions, or bad, soon PCOS, endometriosis, sister, all those things.
Give me all the titles and have all the excuses. But me say, where more what way? Who excuses in tia? What sister out here? Where more? Are you aware of people who don't like themselves? Or you maybe you don't have those friends.
Oh, I do.
They are friends that they are too smallish that when they meet they get offended. When the genes you think they are good. There are other girls that when they mention their age, they feel offended because of the way they look.
I think they are too big.
They look too small.
It's
in
good.
Their eyes.
Yes.
Don't go there. From the work I do, there are people that we have treated them because they are having that low self-esteem. Nobody wants to treat them according to their age. They are constantly disrespected. You see, let me give you an example. You say every time you hear Father Dick saying, the day you heard his age, he doesn't look it. Is that not it?
Yeah.
He might be able to be standing with that. They are honest that this is a pain for them. That constantly they are disrespected because they look.
Respect him though. You can't disrespect him. You cannot disrespect him.
If you meet Father Dick, not because you know him to be Father Dick, if you meet him,
I will not disrespect him. He emits this aura.
The reason why
he doesn't look like a child.
No, I'm
just saying that for his age he looks good.
No, he admits that
Can we use another person now? It's getting uncomfortable for me.
For you, yes, because you can be redeployed.
I don't want to be redeployed, I beg you. So let's just
they were this in the record. Father said one of these in interview. Father, get ready for the interview. I've never interview. We are nowhere in it.
Mate.
And same want to be bizarre. But the best I can say, maybe I may body can say, yes, ya ka se nipa ni gene. They are encrophobia so a omo age nti enkolase won pe. No mbuafu.
You know, you see women actually feel flattered. It's like you will not be angry, be like, hey, but you make me out.
Hey, Jado can men can see you.
Depends on the age.
No. Men can say you know. Oh no! Abna Jadio can.
What are you saying?
Abna Jadio can. Say one nam ho. We are 30 years. Now could every to me fee SS the simple. Now say you feel
was it SS the day. SS the day. SS the day.
30 years.
Now
level 100. Abe simple. Yeah.
Umwadi.
Febi afreme du.
Umwadi.
Grandma na oba be sene.
The all can obi nti. Wo de na yet. It's
19 years na be se free map. Girl baby o do am pen for pa de edi. Oh, eti me ka say tori be wo. Wo dwen say your gene asem, but it destroys people's life. They are others.
Destroying is far-fetched. Which woman doesn't want to look younger than her age?
Abna,
we all want it. We all live for. Oh, you look so young. Oh my God, thank you. We live for it. You're not a woman.
No, you're saying.
You become
you're saying what you think people want, and I'm saying that ever since you entered into the marriage, you have become Yokozuna in the marriage, and you are blaming the marriage for your Yokozuna.
That's all your mommy want.
Do you understand? Make us say, "Mommy and Yawadia twice." Egu. Obia sam baby on so penawale no.
Ese ba
kuka obi. Enti asiye ni den. Obi so nam ho ba ko nyaye. 38, 39, 40. But on no so de back am no kan ye tie ne say o say. Awade mienu nyina okọ mu nyina no awo amba o. Ofi awade ne mu ba abonti ode ne ho no. Awade awo aba.
Nice or not, wa man who on sheda man who kwa it's aware na wo mpe. And am pesa me kire no.
Debut.
What means on what does it mean then? What does it mean?
Power you.
So what does it mean if you are in the marriage and you don't give birth? When you come out there you give birth. What does it mean?
Okwa awade ne mu no nyensempo amba ma awo ba. Ba awade na kogu. Opi awade mbetena abonti ne nyensan ba ma awo.
Okay.
Minimum bi awo nti amen na wadi ye. Minimum bi oja awade. Oja awade pie ba benyem ye no. Be mo nyem na men na wadi ye. Abna men kan kura nkyiro. Sunsun mu yasi nkrofo ngi nyama bi ndi. Ba nyankopon wo soro wo eto de bi a oto nkrofo ye fumu. A sign suni ban bi a wahu e wa wade mu. Na ye pray ho de awo.
So the from the spouse or from her?
On just say abna ma wale o. O pese 2 years o. Ya ye bibia nyi sene ba. Eto de nyankopon na ato ye fumu. Onim se onne me wo a onni asomdwe. Enti o pese o ja wade.
Enti no so for the betterment of life inti nyankopon ma ba.
Ya force sa ya kwa IVF ni awo. Ya force sa ni akwakowo. Na chiem wo wie ye no.
Amane ne
konana na ba.
I get what you're saying.
Me maka da wo. Hwe. Oni be amate wo ho. IVF anya manti ne IVF. Onim za. Yeah bi.
Mamunti ne.
Nya nsu anka be me de. Anya manti ne IVF. Oni da me ka sa. IVF no eye be ma ne hu nsuo ne yeje. Aheti oba ne nkosua. Ananya sa.
Yeah.
So the embryo is built into the woman's womb.
Yeah.
So you have no problem.
We fertilize it and then we put it.
So you have an egg that we are picking up.
Yeah.
There are injections we are putting on you or in you.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to do X, Y, Z so we can build you up. What am I saying? Good. Now, based on this, it means say, you see a IVF and I say, bear man who come one and either say you timbum and ko
oti ana oni to o to so we need
yeah so we need to
go go say shortingo
yeah the anani level volume cry low already or you sperms are obeti puni nyina kitikiti be pe na aba so IVF na yeah in vitro fertilization it is not because the woman has a problem. Keep this in your head. Debate it, but this is the truth scientifically. But it is because the man has a challenge. Now, your member cry say a boost almost sperm so that it could meet that particular volume they want to impregnate the woman. Abna. Then you find yourself going for IVF more than 4 times just to take seed for this man. What are you doing in that marriage? And at every injection, the hormones fight you to the extent that most people become like a dime.
Yeah.
And the injection is so painful.
Oh
my God. I'm not putting fear at you, but
the IVF.
Open your lines and ask people who have done IVF and what they go to.
Where did they want him?
And they said, be here. Baby. And you one injection. You're prepared for the spermatozoa. The American say, and TBB said American. Oban and Sambia knew problem in you. What does it? Now all of a sudden, Yin Sambia will paint it up and down. Now we're for Swama Bear maybe our dear in Saint Fatal. So I'm looking at this girl say, hey, be our dear no call first. Na enye ni shebra wadie na nyame yi na film. Same like the second one enye ni shebra wadie.
That's on nyame nyankopon afa wari nka shebra.
Preacher we mam we White we friends say Ellen White. Is he Ellen White preacher no?
Preacher.
Is he Ellen White? Ellen White one of them. One of the American preachers no. Wari 3 times. The third one wari for 29 years. The first 2 never worked. Or 2, it has worked for her. And she's happy.
The third one
is working. What am I saying? So, that's all. Prima diaba. And you should go inside me. The American in say a simple thing we have to understand. A simple thing we have to badge for. Say, sister Ibisa, can marriage make a woman happy? And that is where, you know, a minute aka 5 me boa, maybe 2 Fako. Our dear to me map or by energy. Because the last question here, foreigner, your line, mommy.
Also, our rate to me ma obey ni Giana. And I said, no, last question here, Obiana was so Ariana.
Good. It's our rate to me or by energy.
Of course.
Do my make woman happy?
Yes, if this is the man I wanted to be with and I'm with him, why won't I be happy?
You sure about that?
Yeah. Some women, yes. And your baby and I single, none in market was Rosa. If you are not or single, no, Yama or Ariatic, or no be a grand in the pedal. So no one you could not understand when we only hear anything.
It's our dear man group of energy.
Yes. I don't know why we're even
our dear very boring.
No, it depends on the kind of life you were living before the marriage.
Our dear boring.
No.
What are you?
Yes, what is boring? No, it's not boring.
Oh, so why boring, man?
I don't worry now we're there. Now 2 pillow and as of 2 chas kill. Don't worry now we're there. And I make I say it depends on the life you were living before your marriage. Maybe say na me point me fear me coffee. Me coffee am ko TV kakana mada. It's our new say can dey be na me.
It's now ni hwe.
No.
Our na ma bibi here.
I mean basically if I close from work I'll just go.
It's you now ni hwe. Our na ma assignment.
After
you our dey ni je wo ma. It's like when you do
be I don't know you na me tell person be
what type of occupation?
Obi about man is.
What occupation for Abena?
Oh, when to be now so
Abena Moet occupation.
I didn't say it gave me occupation. I'm just saying that. I just say
because one more kasa awade and awade is so tedious and
no, it is tedious, but it is not boring. It can't be boring because it's tedious.
Oh, so awade boring
cannot be boring.
Awade boring ma. Prema when you be pa gifin is one I say no you. One sure na along
something tedious cannot be boring.
Okay, so marriage is not boring for you.
It is work. The thing everybody keeps saying that marriage is work. How can it be boring?
Oh, so if you don't see people who are working but the work is boring?
Counselor.
I mean, if anybody asks you, tell me one reason why you are married. Can you have one statement?
Why I'm married?
Yes. One.
To build a future.
What future?
I want somebody to be building life. I don't want to die alone.
I want to kill somebody alongside you there for something. I don't want to die alone.
Hey, Ade. Ade na telephone line. Ade na telephone 0302257902. 0302257902.
Why you want to marry?
0302243540. Yes. For companionship.
Companionship?
Yes. Yes, for companionship.
So one word, do they need companionship?
Yes.
Okay. This is why most men will suffer in the hands of women like you. Because in all your life, you're looking for companionship in the life of a man.
You said one thing. You didn't say all the things.
I said one.
Well, I don't know about because I'm a companion.
One.
It's because we become a companion to a baby. Why?
Hey.
I don't
companion not as here.
Deb.
Obeso eguso. Obeso otan obeten.
Na so eguso.
What kind of a companion? I count you.
No pan ko be wale.
Debio. That is our problem. Oh. Are you aware that both of us have different reasons why we get married?
So okay,
the reason why you if your husband tells you why he married you, he's a child.
So you shouldn't tell me.
It's the last thing you ever tell your wife or tell your husband. No, it's a question we don't ask. Why did you marry me? When you are angry, you ask those silly questions. So is that the reason why you married me? You married me to bring me to this house to come and do this to me? If this is what marriage is all about, let me go back to my parents' house. And you have nowhere to go as a matter of fact.
Was it that you could pack it back? I am about to say, "Oh, say, oh, brem." Because say, "Oh, cover back it because oh, banana." What? Was a break? Come, is you cover handbag and you cover. Is our packet bag? One unpack it and at some point, I mean, you realize that will be any baby uncle. So you are stuck with each other for life.
No, but that the most dangerous thing on earth is to marry and feel you have nowhere to go, because the safety valve of marriage is divorce. But never announce divorce if you are ready to divorce.
If you are ready, don't tell anybody. Don't tell the man.
Look, if you have the courage to divorce, never announce it.
Don't tell your man. So you want to spring it on him one day.
I'm saying that if you really have the courage to divorce, don't announce it. Do you understand, Abna?
Don't announce it to the public or to the man.
But we are also married. So if two of us are married and you think there's conflict between us, do your everything, but never announce your divorce mentality to me.
So how will I divorce you without telling you that?
So divorce me, let me find it as a surprise.
Why? Why do you want me to shock you?
That is the most important thing I need from you.
Why?
It's the best.
That you don't see it coming.
So when you announce your divorce to me, what am I waiting for?
You will leave.
You are a coward. Whoever announces divorce before the action is a coward.
Don't you think that maybe they're announcing it just so that what you're doing you might change?
So you're married because of fear.
No, maybe it is my deal break. I'm telling you, said you keep going on. Make out say I'm
so why are
letting
you telling me so jam?
Tell me catch you out of fear of losing me. Yes.
That is why you remember that in your last story before I sat down, the man says, give the child out so we continue the marriage, or keep the child and let's lose the marriage.
Yeah.
He's using this as a bait. And I'm say, say wouldn't you say who jamia may announce so. Surprise me with that.
There is a last call away and say befa.
Okay.
Hello. Why?
And no, there's a problem with network.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a problem with network.
I think it counts about 6-1. So your
You see, the truth is that this lady's story is why I asked you. Do marriage bring happiness, or can marriage make a woman happy?
Yeah,
And
it can.
You just
I think
said,
to both parties, yes.
No, they don't talk for men.
Okay.
You are happy because you're married. Is that right?
Not because I'm married. But
So the question is,
marriage can bring me
marriage
happiness.
I'm not saying bring. Can marriage make a woman happy?
If that is my true goal in life, it would make me happy.
And what is the goal of everyone on earth?
I don't know. Some is their career, some
Career.
is money. Yes.
Your best career on earth is marriage.
Mine is money. I want a lot of money.
You want a lot of money.
Yes.
What do you call a lot?
Plenty, like despite one, sir.
You want to be rich like this, part?
No, that one crowd was me, boy. Me pay.
Not all the bad then. Oba.
And I make me and I'm using financial about
You was a 1 year.
that's why they don't have.
What the bad day?
Hey, we don't find me had it. We don't find me had it.
I'm not your Chelsea baby. It's a bit $100,000. What's the first thing that will be to my head?
What's the first time meeting my?
Then I bet what's the first thing on your mind?
I will just put in my business. I'll put some in my business and I'll travel the world.
What's the first thing that comes?
My business.
Okay, so your money's got to show business. People like you don't give you money.
Me find a day.
Once be our money is be or the share jumbo money. Your money is
A day.
One be beside for capital.
Tibin kodi.
Nakadena be.
O ma $100,000. I'm going to sell.
Sika is soon. Obi a chen is car. Oka say, wow. The first thing is to buy myself a luxurious car and let it be a gift for my husband. Nipa sani chen is. What's the same with him?
Eh? Okay, some wrong. I said, you Obi a $100,000.
You buy a car for your husband.
Debbie,
Why is your heart up?
The gift is for me. Obi chewa they not go show be a bonnet.
It's the money they gave you.
Yes, but if somebody has gifted you, they are going to gift somebody.
So you buy a car for your husband.
I'll get my own money and I used to buy a car for him.
No, so what?
This one is somebody's gift. I'll use it. Then I'll.
So
use
when somebody gives you $100,000, you will not take.
Me talk me can over chibi.
But you not surprise your husband with their car.
I just am a corner music and a bit to assume them to be a man.
Say you know something about Tomano. But back with you on Tomano.
Say I'm planning my Maldives trip.
So your husband is an afterthought.
Because we are telling my dear, what is the mistake? Say tell me like I say me a dirty mind.
No, you say we a dirty mind. You are speaking your heart.
Yes,
as a host.
I'm not lying.
So be any say no correct. Into your man's car. The last thing that comes on your mind is to buy a car for your husband.
Yes, the last one.
He's the last.
He has a car. He has a car.
Menka so ni car.
It's not me go talk car from.
And I'm so busy saying Chelsea.
And I'm me find a business. Me better luxurious car, mama.
But nya ukunu.
There.
Tina bisa say, do marriage make women happy?
I said to some people, it does.
But
it is
to
their.
you,
No, it's not like.
But yours is an assignment.
It's not an assignment.
So can say a work.
Marriage is work. To make it work is work.
No.
You have to learn to forgive. You have to learn to let certain things go. You have to learn to make sure say this na American.
All the things you are saying, they are not for marriage. They are for every human being. So that's not marriage.
No, like to say you can
naturally have to learn how to focus.
No, but you can decide to let certain other relationships go that are not helping your life, like friends, like family. You can let them go.
Same like marriage.
No, but you see,
like marriage.
You have to swallow certain things sometimes.
Same like a single girl on 0277. This girl, she'll order for Macbeth ginger cheese because she needs to relax in thinking. Like you said, someone was giving a shit. Write all the faults that husband has done. And if your faults are more than this, then this. If the good are more than this, then this. It's the therapy we do at work. Because we do post-marital counseling. But I'm saying to this woman, once she is on the market, she should not run out of the market.
She should keep marrying.
The special reason is she should keep marrying and keep divorcing. Look, Abna, the more you divorce, the more godly God sees you. 0277 609 644. If your wife will not make you the first choice after getting $100 million, be careful what you make your first choice after getting 20,000 Ghana cedis.
0277. Your money is our money. My money is my money. 644. Abuzia. Anna, you did Jumedi any basic.
Abname Dani is still available.
Okay.
The house is still there. Go back on my timeline. It's a nice house.
So you can go on Counselor Luchot's live right now on his Facebook, on his TikTok. Counselor Luchot. My name is ABENA MOET. Good night.
Metre Ghana for you now same. Sika mi chadia to honum. Edema free senior high school no. Chira se me doju me die nintino. Me shemo kena.